Good morning, everybody. Monday, April 19th, here with a little bit of Monday motivation. I'm going to try to be real brief because I'm sure you don't have time to sit here and listen to me pontificate about whatever. Please check out a new episode, number 75, Discipline Equals Freedom. It's been getting a lot of interesting remarks, a lot of people identifying with that one. So please check that out. Anywhere you listen to podcasts, Flawcast CLE, on Rumble, on YouTube at Flawed Inc. You can catch those as well as this, flawedinc.com. But I want to talk about Matthew 7:31. Broad is the road that leads to destruction, and many enter thereof. So I believe verse 30 says that narrow is the road that leads to life, but broad is the road. Broad is the path that leads to destruction, and many follow thereof. And I was just thinking about different things like I'm being challenged by from the Almighty, and different things I'm trying to build up discipline in my life and to try to conquer and tackle in my life. And what I realize is it comes down to a simple choice of, are you going to have the discipline? Are you going to have the wherewithal, the spiritual, the mental, the physical wherewithal to withstand and withhold this broad road, these temptations, these fallings, these ruse, these deceptions, these lies, whatever it may be for you? Are you going to be able to do that? And some of the things I'm trying to tame myself, and I come down to the fact that it's what the flesh, as the church would call it, that carnal, that side of me that wants the easy thing, wants the quick satisfaction, wants the instant gratification, if you will. But the thing that develops character, that develops our heart, that makes us into the men and women that the Almighty crafted and created us, is the idea of following that narrow gate and following that pathway that many choose not to go down. And that is incredibly encouraging. It's also, frankly, incredibly lonely. It's incredibly, at times, loathsome. A lot of some of the things I struggle with, some of the things I encounter, just feeling like, am I nuts? Am I crazy? Do I need to be committed because of some of the things I believe, and some of the things, like, as I observe that's happening in the world, like, this is what my deduction is. But I realize it's easy to go with the flow. It's easy to go and give into pop culture. It's easy to give into fear porn. It's easy to give into all of these sensualizing or sensual kind of temptations and things like that. It's easy to do that. It's hard. It takes character. It takes discipline to resist and to become that person, that man, that woman that the Almighty is intended and hand knit you to be. You have to be diligent. You have to be disciplined once again. So my encouragement to you today is to stay on that straight and narrow. Do not be wooed by lesser lovers, and when those moments, when you are in those moments that you give in to temptation, stand up, dust yourself off, and go moving back in that true north, that true direction, that narrow road that you're being called to. And if you're not being called to that, then that's great. Not really that's great, but I don't believe in legislating morality. So people have their choice. They can do what they want to do. That being said, I'm hoping, as I am trying to in my own life, to stay on that narrow road, to stay on that path, that righteous path that few travel. And if you're on that path, I want to encourage you to continue on that path, that even though it feels like you're alone, that the Almighty is with you and guiding you, and just continue to follow Him. And as you're doing that, I want you to get in the arena.